Have you ever felt like someone is constantly trying to control your life and limit your potential? Do you find yourself struggling to break free from the influence of those who seem to thrive on putting others down and maintaining a sense of power over them? If so, you may be dealing with petty tyrants. In this video, we'll explore the concept of petty tyrants, how to recognize their influence in your life, and most importantly, how to identify the signs that you've successfully overcome their control. By understanding these signs, you can celebrate your personal growth and continue on your path to a more fulfilling and authentic life. Before we dive into the signs of defeating petty tyrants, it's essential to understand what they are and how they operate. Petty tyrants are individuals who seek to control and manipulate others, often through subtle or covert means. They can appear in various aspects of life, such as work, relationships, and even family dynamics. These individuals often have a deep-seated need for power and control, and they derive satisfaction from making others feel small or inadequate. Petty tyrants may use tactics like criticism, guilt-tripping, or intimidation to maintain their influence over others. By recognizing these characteristics, you can begin to identify the petty tyrants in your own life and take steps to break free from their control. One of the most significant signs that you've defeated petty tyrants is when you no longer feel the need to constantly prove yourself to others. Petty tyrants often create an environment where you feel like you must continuously demonstrate your worth and value. They may criticize your work, question your decisions, or belittle your accomplishments, leaving you feeling like you're never quite good enough. However, when you've truly overcome their influence, you'll find that you no longer seek validation from these individuals. You understand your own worth and value, and you don't require their approval to feel confident in yourself and your abilities. This liberation is a powerful indication that you've broken free from the chains of petty tyranny and are now able to pursue your goals and dreams without the weight of someone else's expectations holding you back. Another essential sign of defeating petty tyrants is the ability to set and maintain healthy boundaries. Petty tyrants often push against boundaries, attempting to control and manipulate others to get what they want. They may demand your time, energy, or resources without regard for your own needs or well-being. When you've successfully overcome their influence, you'll find that you're able to assert your boundaries firmly and consistently. You understand the importance of protecting your physical, emotional, and mental well-being, and you're not afraid to say no when necessary. Setting healthy boundaries is a crucial aspect of self-care and personal growth, and it demonstrates that you value yourself and your needs above the desires of those who seek to control you. Petty tyrants often employ tactics that make you doubt yourself and your decisions. They may question your choices, second-guess your instincts, or undermine your confidence in your own judgment. This can leave you feeling uncertain and hesitant, constantly seeking the approval or validation of others before making a move. However, when you've defeated petty tyrants, you'll find that you trust your own judgment implicitly. You have a deep sense of self-awareness and inner wisdom that guides your decisions and actions. You no longer need the input or approval of others to feel confident in your choices. Trusting your own judgment is a powerful sign of personal growth and self-assurance, and it allows you to navigate life with greater ease and authenticity. Petty tyrants often rely on fear and intimidation to maintain their control over others. They may use threats, anger, or aggressive behavior to keep others in line and prevent them from challenging their authority. As a result, many people find themselves avoiding confrontation with petty tyrants, even when they know they're being treated unfairly or unjustly. However, when you've successfully defeated petty tyrants, you'll find that you no longer fear confrontation. You understand that standing up for yourself and your beliefs is an essential part of personal growth and self-respect. You're able to approach difficult conversations with confidence and assertiveness, knowing that you have the right to express your thoughts and feelings without fear of retribution. This fearlessness is a clear indication that you've overcome the influence of petty tyrants and are now able to advocate for yourself and your needs. One of the most insidious tactics employed by petty tyrants is the use of guilt and shame to control others. They may make you feel guilty for pursuing your own happiness, suggesting that you're being selfish or neglectful of others' needs. This can lead to a sense of obligation and self-sacrifice, where you constantly put the desires of others before your own. However, when you've defeated petty tyrants, you understand the importance of prioritizing your own happiness and well-being. You recognize that taking care of yourself is not selfish, but rather an essential aspect of living a fulfilling and authentic life. You're able to pursue your passions, interests, and goals without feeling guilty or ashamed, knowing that your happiness is just as important as anyone else's. Prioritizing your own happiness is a powerful sign of self-love and self-respect, and it demonstrates that you've broken free from the manipulative tactics of petty tyrants. Petty tyrants often thrive on negativity and drama. They may seek to create chaos and conflict in order to maintain their sense of power and control. As a result, being around petty tyrants can be emotionally and mentally draining, leaving you feeling depleted and discouraged. However, when you've successfully overcome their influence, you'll find that you naturally gravitate towards more positive and supportive influences. You seek out relationships and connections with people who uplift and inspire you rather than those who bring you down. You understand the importance of surrounding yourself with individuals who share your values and goals and who encourage you to be your best self. This shift towards positive influences is a clear indication that you've broken free from the negative cycles perpetuated by petty tyrants and are now able to cultivate a more joyful and fulfilling life. One of the hallmarks of petty tyranny is the promotion of a victim mentality. Petty tyrants often encourage others to blame external circumstances or people for their problems rather than taking personal responsibility for their lives. This can lead to a sense of powerlessness and helplessness, where you feel like you have no control over your own destiny. However, when you've defeated petty tyrants, you understand the importance of taking responsibility for your life and your choices. You recognize that while you may not be able to control every circumstance, you always have the power to choose your response and your actions. You take ownership of your mistakes and learn from them, rather than placing blame on others. Taking responsibility for your life is a powerful sign of personal growth and empowerment, and it demonstrates that you've overcome the limiting beliefs and victim mentality perpetuated by petty tyrants. Holding on to resentment and anger towards petty tyrants can be a significant obstacle to personal growth and healing. When you're constantly focused on the wrongs that have been done to you, it can be difficult to move forward and create a more positive future. However, when you've successfully defeated petty tyrants, you understand the importance of practicing forgiveness and compassion. You recognize that holding on to resentment only gives petty tyrants continued power over you, and that letting go is an essential aspect of personal freedom. You're able to approach those who have wronged you with understanding and empathy, recognizing that their behavior often stems from their own pain and insecurities. Practicing forgiveness and compassion is a powerful sign of emotional maturity and resilience, and it demonstrates that you've overcome the cycle of negativity perpetuated by petty tyrants. Perhaps the most significant sign of defeating petty tyrants is the ability to live authentically and true to yourself. Petty tyrants often seek to mold others into their own image, forcing them to conform to their expectations and desires. This can lead to a sense of disconnection from your own values, passions, and purpose as you constantly strive to meet the demands of others. However, when you've successfully overcome the influence of petty tyrants, you're able to live in alignment with your own truth. You understand the importance of honoring your own needs, desires, and beliefs, even if they differ from those around you. You're able to express yourself freely and authentically, without fear of judgment or rejection. Living authentically is a powerful sign of self-acceptance and self-love, and it demonstrates that you've broken free from the limiting expectations of petty tyrants. In conclusion, defeating petty tyrants is a significant milestone in personal growth and self-discovery. By recognizing the signs that you've overcome their influence, you can celebrate your progress and continue on your path to a more fulfilling and authentic life. Remember, breaking free from the control of petty tyrants is not always easy, and it may require ongoing effort and self-reflection. However, by cultivating self-awareness, setting healthy boundaries, and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you can continue to strengthen your resilience and self-assurance. As you move forward, take time to reflect on your own experiences and celebrate the ways in which you've grown and evolved. Remember that your happiness, well-being, and authenticity are always worth fighting for, and that you have the power to create a life that truly reflects your deepest values and aspirations.